Yo, it's Crogol. Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today, we're going to be battling the boy, Solus. And I'm bringing some new mods. I haven't used any of these Pokemon yet. Um, I'm kind of excited for this team. We did see that they are bringing a Flutterwing in the back. Obviously, it is banned in OU, but that's okay. We're here to have fun. So, starting off, our opponent here is going to bring out U-Slug, the Gastrodon, as we bring out Shayla, our nice shiny Clodsire. And turn one, I'm not going to predict here. I'm just going to go for Toxic. Sure, two things are technically immune to it, but if he wants to stay up and get rocks or whatever, he's going to get Toxic. But he does go out into his Espeon, so obviously this thing is going to go ahead and bounce us back. And we are immune to Toxic because we are Poison type, so that is good for us. And obviously, I'm going to be scared out because of the Stab Psychic, of course. And we're going to go on to Ponyboy here. The Goldango, if you guys have not used him, definitely use him. Very, very good Pokemon. Completely immune to all status. Amazing Pokemon. But here, they're taking a while to think. They're like, is he going to switch? Is he going to stay in? I don't know. But, of course, we are going to go ahead and switch here. Ponyboy! Let's go. As I do fire off a Psychic. It's not going to do too much to us because we do resist it, but it does a good chunk to us. And I'm looking at his team like, is he going to switch? Like, he definitely should switch here, right? Because I am Scarf, and we're just going to go ahead and make it rain as he stays in here. It's going to do a lot of damage, barely miss out on the KO here. We're going to get our special attack dropped, but that's okay. As he retaliates with Shadow Ball. Let's see, barely KOs us as well in retaliation. That is amazing. And of course, we're going to be able to outspeed it here and go for yet another Make It Rain, as he does sack off the Espeon, and that's going to be the first KO for this boy here. Stay golden, buddy. And now he's thinking, okay, this thing's -2, right? I definitely have an advantage at this point, right? So he's going to bring out the Gastrodon yet again. Probably wants to go for, like rocks or maybe like an Earthquake or Earth Power. So we're just going to go ahead, send out our Clodsire again, Shayla. And, because she's our special wall. So going back out into Sheila here, as we can take any hit. As he goes for the Surf, get predicted, buddy. No, I'm just playing. But we are Water Absorb. He sees that now. And this turn, I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rocks because he has one more immunity to the Toxic in the Garganackle. As he sends in Lego Maego, the nice shiny Garganackle. So that's his other immunity. So we're just going to go ahead and set up a Rocks here. So if anything else in the back has Sash, it is now broken. And now I'm thinking, Garganackle might be a little scary, especially if he has Earthquake. But, I'm just going to stay in, go for Earthquake ourselves, because what's the worst he can do? Yeah, so Salt Cure is the worst he can do here, as it does absolutely nothing to us. And we retaliate with a nice, actually a very, very good damage Earthquake here. We're not even, like, attack invested at all on Sheila. But we do see that he is leftovers here, as he does see that we are Black Sludge. And of course, we're going to go ahead and take that nice Salt Cure damage. Very, very good move. Very good Pokemon if you have not used it yet. Thinking here, honestly, he can't really do much to us. I'm gonna go and think, let's go into Ugly Duck here, because Ugly Duck is sure he'll take a lot of damage with Salt Cure if he goes for that, but on the off chance he goes for one of the other 3 moves, I think we'll be good. So he does reveal the Protect here, so he's like a Stally set. So that's good to know for us. Ugly Duck's doing his little dance. And of course, this thing is probably going to get scared out. Both of our stabs hit this thing for a lot of damage, but of course we don't have any fighting moves, but we are going to go straight up for the Aqua Step. I'm not going to predict here. He does go back out into the Gastrodon, which is completely fine. I just did not want that thing to stand for free. And of course, we're going to Aqua Step, and he is immune with the Storm Drain, so that is completely fine. And now I'm thinking, so we saw the Surf before, but that's the only move that we saw. So maybe he is just Surf and then like 3 like defensive moves. But either way, we're going to go into our special wall, back into Sheila here. Getting a lot of mileage on Sheila this battle, let me tell you. I don't know if you guys are tired of it, but I am definitely not tired of seeing that girl shine. But he reveals the Sludge Bomb, so he has 2 attacks. And we're going to eat that up completely. And at this point, you know, I'm thinking, what does he want to go for? I kind of just want to go for Earthquake. Maybe he'll think I'll Toxic again. But he stays in, goes for the Earth Power, so he has 3 attacking moves so far. No idea what his 4th move is yet. But the Earthquake does a good chunk as, you know, we're eating all his hits here. Sheila took that Earth Power nicely, especially when it's at +1. But here I'm thinking, you know, we saw its 3 moves. There's no way that it has a 4th move, right? There's no way the 4th move is an attacking move, right? So we're going to go out into Tommy Oliver, our nice green dragon. As they go for the Surf, this is going to do quite a bit of damage to us because of the +1. But here, I kind of mess up. I get greedy. I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance, thinking that he's, you know, not going to be 4 attacking moves. And, well, I guess you'll see what happens here in a second. So we go for the Dragon Dance, and he has Ice Beam, so he's 4 attacks. Tommy never got a chance to shine. Man, oh man. But that's okay, you know. At least we know his entire set now. So he's not Toxic, he's not Recover, he's not Stealth Rocks, so that's good for us. We're going to go right into Kapow. Why is he named Kapow? Because, well, Adamant Choice Band hits like a truck. In other words, Kapow. And I'm thinking here, you know, U-turn should definitely be enough to kill this thing, right? No. Barely misses out on a KO. Kind of sucks for us. But here I'm thinking, you know, let's go into Sheila. I kind of need to sack something, and Sheila's our best bet. So he goes for the Surf. We're immune. We heal. Nice play. Get predicted, scrubbed. Nah, just messing. But that was a good play for us. But at this point, you know, we know his 4 attacks. I'm going to go straight on Ugly Duck because I know I can live at least 1 hit. And he is very, very low. So I will just definitely go for one of my attacking moves here. And hopefully we get a Moxie boost. But he goes for the Earth Power. Does a very good chunk to us. Of course, we're going to live at least 1 hit. He gets the minus Spadef. That's kind of bad for us, but it's okay. And at this point, of course, you know, any move was going to knock it out. So we're going to go for the Rapid Spin. Knock it out. Get a +1 speed as well as a +1 attack because of our Moxie boost. And Ugly Duck's in a good spot at this point. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Doing his dance. He knows. He knows. At this point, let's see what he goes into. He goes into the Ditto, of course, going to copy our boosts. And there's no way he brings this thing out if it's not Choice Scarfed. We do see the Imposter, so... Of course, you know, this thing is going to scare us out here. And I'm thinking, I know my set. He knows my set. There's only one move that's really going to hit Johnny Blaze, so... You know, let's go to Johnny Blaze. Of course, he also does have the Unaware, so the attack boost is going to be nullified. But let's see what he goes for here. We go ahead and send out Johnny Blaze. As he goes for the Rapid Spin, completely immune. That is amazing on our part here. Maybe just trying to get away the Stealth Rocks, because maybe something in the back has Sash, but who knows. At this point, we definitely know he's locked in, for sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Torch Song. We're going to get our +1 special attack, and that is going to be amazing for us. So he's going to go ahead and send out his Garganacl yet again to try to wall us, of course. With his ability, he is resistant to ghost moves as well. So this is a pretty good move on his part. But I know this thing definitely cannot and will not outspeed us or do much damage to us. So we're just going to keep boosting with our Torch Songs for a little bit here, because this thing is definitely an issue, and I do not want to have to deal with this thing. So we're just going to go ahead, go for the Torch Song yet again. Of course, we're going to boost, and, you know, of course, it's going to be not very effective, but he goes for the Stealth Rocks of his own here. And, that's alright. Late game Stealth Rocks is pretty cool, but at this point we might have this in the bag. But let's see the rest of the battle. So yeah, like I said, we're just going to keep going for the Torch Song here, getting our boosts up, and there's nothing he can really do about it. Sure, he can Salt Cure us, but, at that point, it's not doing too much damage, and we can just keep boosting and boosting and boosting. As he does go for the Salt Cure this turn, of course, very good play on his part, because we're eventually going to have to swap out from the damage, but, we can live a few more turns. So we do know that he is, protect on this thing. So this turn, maybe he, just protects, gets a little bit more damage on us. But either way, we're going to go ahead and continue Salt Curing. And let's see what he does here. Does not protect, so this last Torch Song is going to be able to knock it out. We're pretty much max special attack at this point. I don't know how they let this move slide. This move is disgusting. And, Johnny Blaze is going to claim the KO. Of course, the Salt Cure stays even after Gargoyle's death. But at this point, I think we all know what's coming out here. The Ditto, of course. He's going to copy our boosts up. And he's going to be faster than us. He's going to outspeed us with the Choice Scarf, of course. But we both have Unaware at this point. So technically, neither of us have any boosts. And I'm thinking, you know what? I kind of just got to stand with Johnny Blaze because, I'm not going to die to one hit for sure. And I definitely want damage on this Ditto because this thing is definitely an issue. But let's see what he goes for here. As he goes for the Hex, of course, he's going to outspeed us. And we barely live. And, of course, we're going to retaliate with our own Hex and barely miss the KO on this thing. And the Assault Cure is going to take us out. That is very, very good for us, actually. As you'll see here in just a second. So now, I'm thinking, I know this thing's locked into Hex. And, I think, instead of Kapow, we're definitely going to go into Ugly Duck here. We're going to get our Moxie boost, of course, if this thing stays and lets a KO. Because we're definitely going to be faster than it. So we go out into the Ugly Duck. Of course, we do have heavy-duty boots, so we're not going to take that Stealth Rock damage, which is going to be very, very important in the next few turns here, as you'll see. But, of course, we're just going to go ahead Aqua Step here. That's a nice animation. Knocks out the Ditto. We're going to get our +1 speed, +1 attack. Who knew this thing got Dragon Dance, right? I didn't, that's for sure. But I definitely still do not like this design. Very good Pokemon, though. Let me know what you guys think about this Pokemon. But, of course, he's going to send out his Lycanroc. And if he has a Sash, it's broken. But we're going to Roost here. As you see that Stealth Rock damage that we didn't take, it's about to come in this turn here. He goes for the Cell Rock. Barely misses on the KO. We're going to Roost. We're going to get our health back. And if we had taken that Stealth Rock damage, we might have went down here. But at this point, we're good to go. So we're just going to go ahead and go for yet another Aqua Step. As he doesn't go for the Cell Rock this turn. Maybe he was thinking we get greedy and go for another Roost. But that does not play out in his favor. As we go for another Aqua Step, get another +1/+1 boost. And this thing is an absolute unit. Ugly Duck is amazing. I gotta say, all three starters this gen are fantastic. As he sends out his Fluttermane. Fluttermane? Fluttermane, I think is what it's called. But it's not gonna matter. We're gonna outspeed here. We're +2 attack. And we're gonna Terra, just put a little salt in the wound here. But of course, it's all over this turn. There's no way this thing survives, right? I don't know. Let's find out. We're gonna Terra here, and let's see what happens. He doesn't Terra. We get the Aqua Step, water boosted from the Terrastalize, and that is gonna be game. If you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.